Welcome to this demonstration video for the Aquest linked rulebooks. In this video, I want to show you how easy it is to use the Aquest linked rulebooks and how they can help you to do research work on Irish regulated funds much more quickly and efficiently. Here's the homepage for the Aquest linked rulebooks, and you can see the 4 rulebooks that make up the Irish regulated funds universe. For this video, we want to take a query where we've been asked about the rules around financial derivative instruments for UCITS funds. So to do that, we're going to use the EU UCITS rulebook. When we go into the EU UCITS rulebook, we will find that the documents fall into 3 categories. There's a category for specific fund types, and in here you will find the rules and guidance that relate to EU money market funds, relevant to UCITS money market funds, but not in this specific query. There's a tab for guidance, and in here you will find the guidance issued by CSER, which was the precursor to ESMA, plus the guidance issued by ESMA in relation to UCITS. You'll also find any ESMA opinions that are relevant to UCITS, and you will find the ESMA UCITS Q&A. But for this query, we're going straight to the rulebooks. In the rules area, you will find a consolidated version of the UCITS directive, and you'll also find all of the UCITS Level 2 regulations and directives as they apply to UCITS. To begin our query, we're going to start with the UCITS Consolidated Directive. We're looking at the rules applicable to financial derivative instruments. I happen to know that they're set out in Article 50, so let's jump to Article 50. When you do, you will see that there are a number of icons throughout the document. Where you see an icon with an Ireland flag, that tells you where the rule has been transposed into Irish law. And where you see a regular icon, that will tell you if there's any related rules or guidance. So let's take a look. In Article 50, as we work through Article 50 subparagraph 1, we get to paragraph G, and that deals with financial derivative instruments, including equivalent cash settled instruments. Here we can see a number of icons. So we know that there must be supplementary rules or guidance. By clicking this, we can see that there are related rules in Articles 8 and 9 of the Eligible Assets Directive and related guidance set out in the ESMA guidelines on ETFs and other UCITS issues, and in the ESMA opinion on the impact of EMIR on UCITS. But if we were to go straight to the Eligible Assets Directive, we'll find a number of articles that relate to the use of derivatives. Here's Article 8 on liquid financial assets with respect to financial derivative instruments. And as we work through that, we see that Article 9 on financial indices also has some relevance. But if we were to go back up to the beginning of Article 50, where I said you see this flag, we want to know if there's anything in Irish law or Irish guidance that also deals with UCITS use of financial derivative instruments. So we can see that it's linked to Regulation 68 of the Irish UCITS regulations, which transposes Article 50. And if we jump in there to Regulation 68, we'll see that it deals with permitted investments. And as we work through that, we see that paragraph G deals with financial derivative instruments. And again, we can see Aquest icons, so we know that there must be some related guidance or rules here. Let's jump into the Irish UCITS rulebook and see what that says. So if we click this link here for G, we'll see that there are related rules set out in Regulation 8.1 to 5 of the Central Bank UCITS regulations, but there's also some related guidance set out in UCITS Financial Derivative Instruments and Efficient Portfolio Management, which is guidance issued by the Central Bank of Ireland. Again, if we click the Central Bank UCITS regulations, it will take us straight to this Regulation 8, which deals with a responsible person shall only invest assets in a UCITS in a financial derivative instrument if, and then we see the criteria. Likewise, we can follow this link to the guidance, and it will take us straight to this fairly significant guidance note from the Central Bank from November 2015 on UCITS investments in financial derivative instruments and use of efficient portfolio management techniques. So put together, you'll see that we were very easily and quickly able to work from the UCITS directive into the Eligible Assets Directive, then across into the Irish UCITs regulations and see any supplementary rules from the central bank and also supplemental guidance, all in relation to the use of derivatives by UCITS funds. So using the Aquest Link Rulebooks, you can see how much more efficient and easy it is to do that research work and help you get to the right answer much more quickly.